Hi Gemini, welcome back to my channel, Karma Fox. I am doing your weekly reading for October. I hope everybody's well. I do want to take just a quick second to remind you that this is a general reading. It may not resonate with every Gemini out there, so just take what resonates for you. If it's not resonating, you can check your other signs and placements, particularly your moon sign and your Venus sign, and see if your messages are in those readings. Keep in mind that the energies can reverse or flip-flop, so if it is resonating, get in where you fit in. And as always, Gemini, please don't try to force yourself into a reading that is not for you. Spirit, can I have the energy of the sign of Gemini? Gemini. All right, Gemini, you are starting out with the Emperor in the reverse. You have the Queen of Wands in the reverse. And you have the Hermit. So it looks like your energy is a bit pulled back here. You may be in non-communication with somebody. It does look like you could be a little bitter about a situation. You may be dealing with somebody who wasn't treating you very properly. Or with the Emperor in reverse, it could be a situation that has just really spun out of control. Let me see who's in your energy. Show me who is in Gemini's energy. Show me who is in Gemini's energy. I do see you kind of trying to do some problem solving, trying to figure something out. All right, so the person in your energy, we have the Eight of Cups reversed. We have the Seven of Swords in the reverse. And coming out together is the Magician coming out with the Sun. So the person that's in your energy is trying to manifest happiness and clarity. There's a clarity that this person is seeking. Now, with the Seven of Swords, they either feel that you've done something or, they got caught doing something. So whatever it is, there's some lying, cheating, stealing. It has been revealed. It's out in the open. Now, this is somebody who may have walked away and they're either regretting it or, they're still emotionally attached to the situation. Or if you walked away from the situation, they're hoping that you will come back. So we'll clarify that. Let's see the energy between the two of you. The Ace of Coins in the reverse. Yeah, there was no stability in this connection. So there's an ending here. There's definitely an ending here. You could feel that you're dealing with somebody that is over-controlling, or perhaps you may be trying to control the situation. Let me see what's affecting the connection. Show me what's affecting this connection. Judgment. So that's either a reconciliation that you both would like to have, or it's passing judgment, passing a final judgment on a situation. Some of you could have children together too. I'm seeing something to do with a child. Let me see the outcome. Show me the outcome for Gemini. The Nine of Cups. That's wish fulfillment. Yeah, that's wish fulfillment, guys. Bottom of the deck is the Nine of Wands. Now, this is underlying energy. And what this is showing me is that, there's a desire here to overcome problems, to rise above them, to resolve the problems here. So let's clarify. You could be dealing with a fellow Gemini or a Leo. And I'll let you know if I see any other signs. Don't get too hung up on the signs, though, because, we literally have them all in our chart. Why is the Emperor in reverse? Show me why the Emperor is in reverse. All right, we have the Hierophant. And the Star card in reverse. So it looks as if you had a wish here. You had a wish that was not fulfilled. You may be feeling a little bit hopeless about it. It's almost like your dreams were crushed with regard to a commitment Now, you could be receiving advice from, I'm seeing an older male. You could be receiving advice from an older male, or perhaps a religious leader of some sort. I do feel like some of you could be having difficulty with work. You could be dealing with somebody at work, a boss, or somebody who in an institution of some sort that is not treating you properly. They could be very controlling. It's kind of a side note aside from this. I'm seeing somebody in an institution, like a boss or somebody in charge that is really controlling, very much a tyrant, and they're causing emotional imbalance and actually a loss of income. All right, so, but that's a side note. All right, so we have the Strength card, we have the 10 of Coins. So I do feel like there's a lack of action right now in this situation with this person. I feel like you're really working on yourself, Gemini, especially working on your money. Again, I'm seeing advice being given, advice from a close friend or a family member, perhaps. That's really what you want. You want a strong, committed relationship. I do also feel like you are surrounded by family and friends. So if you're receiving advice, I do feel that whoever's giving you advice might be advising you to reconcile, but you're not taking action on it. Let me see why the Hermit is here. Why is the Hermit here? Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune and the Hangman in reverse. So you're really trying to look at this situation, whatever it is that came out, whatever this deception is causing you to look at this entire situation very differently. You're looking, you're kind of reserved. You're not talking. You don't feel like things are over, but you're viewing everything very differently. Some of you could be going through some form of enlightenment, and you're trying to process that as well. But I do feel like you feel that things are not over between you and this person. There's still some energy, like a cycle is not closed out. And I don't feel like you're ready to close this cycle out either. Let's look at this person's energy. Spirit, why is the 8 of Cups in reverse? Yeah, this was definitely a committed connection. 4 of Wands. A lot of you, it was a marriage. This person wants a new beginning. This person is still emotionally attached, particularly if there was a marriage here. This person wants a new beginning. I do feel like if they walked away, they're coming back into the situation. And if you walked away, they're hoping that you do. But they definitely want a new beginning, but they want a stable new beginning. Let's see why the 7 of Swords is here. Show me why the 7 of Swords is here for the person in Gemini's energy. King of Cups reversed, 2 of Coins. Yeah. So they've made a decision. They made a decision whenever this information came out, whether it was on their side or your side. Whatever it was that was the lying, cheating, stealing, they know they still have feelings for you, but they're not expressing that. If you are not completely faithful in this connection, and I am seeing that for somebody, this person may feel that you have been very emotionally manipulative. If it was them, I feel like they know that they were emotionally manipulative. Regardless though, this person has feelings still, and they want to bring this back together. I feel like the ending of this connection has caused a lot of imbalance for them as well as for you. And they're holding back their feelings. They're not expressing them, but I can tell you now, Gemini, that they still have feelings. So let's see the bottom energy for this person. All right, we have the Ace of Wands reversed. We have the 3 of Coins, the 2 of Cups reversed, And the 5. Yeah, they're very conflicted. 5 of Wands. This person is very conflicted. There's something here that was revealed that has caused a lot of conflict. And it's caused you to really pull back, Gemini, and look at things differently. And it looks like it had to do with somebody stepping out of the connection. And I have to be honest, what the cards are telling me is that it happened on your side, Gemini. Yeah, I am seeing, though, that this person is manifesting a stable connection. They're manifesting a soul contract to come to fruition. But at the same time, they feel that the two of you are not on the same page here. So they're very conflicted in their emotions, and they know it. They realize this. They realize this. So they're very conflicted. At some point, there was a lot of happiness in this connection. So they're manifesting that happiness. They're manifesting this contract to be fulfilled. They're manifesting a stable new beginning. But they know that the two of you are not on the same page. And it has to do with infidelity. Somebody stepped out of the connection. It doesn't stop, you know, even when people do make that kind of mistake, it doesn't stop you from loving that person. I mean, love is still there. And so that's where this internal conflict comes from. I do also feel like the two of you have had a lot of conflict as well over this incident. Let's look at the energy between the two of you. Show me the energy between Gemini and this person. Show me the energy between Gemini and this person. Page of Swords reversed and the Emperor in reverse. So that's in your energy here. Yeah, they feel that you were not faithful in the connection. They feel that came out, that has been revealed, and they feel that you're very controlling. Now, I'm not saying you are. I'm saying that that's what this person is feeling. I feel like you're not talking to this person currently, and I also feel like you don't quite know what's going on with them, but you feel kind of crushed here. Let me see. Why is a Judgment card here? Yeah, this is telling me that the deceptive action came from your side. King of Swords reversed, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So that's your energy, Gemini. And then, yeah, they're saying that you're a player. They're saying that they're a player. They still have feelings for you, but they're not going to express those feelings because they feel that you're a player. They likely told you this whenever this came out. With the King of Swords coming up in the reverse, you could have been very angry, but there is deception that is showing up on the side of Gemini. Now, if your energy is reversed, Gemini, just put yourself where you belong if it is resonating. There is the potential for a reconciliation here. I do feel like in spite of what has happened that you both would like to have that reconciliation. I'm seeing that you have a very strong pull to this person, but at the same time, you are feeling angry with them, and it's likely due to the conflict that happened, something that this person said, and because of the deception, because of whatever came out, even though they want this reconciliation, they don't feel that it's healthy for them at this time. So let's look at the outcome. All right, we have the Queen of Wands. You could be dealing with a Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. We have the Ten of Wands reversed and the Magician in reverse. So I do see some sort of action being taken. I see a reversal in your energy where you're moving from being angry and bitter to being a little bit more open, but it's going to take a lot of thought because you don't feel like things are over between the two of you, and you've really been thinking about this situation, trying to figure things out. And what you've decided here, it's like a light bulb moment happened where you said, okay, well, wait a second. you know, I would like to resolve the problems with my person here. That would be my wish fulfillment. In their energy, I feel like they're focused more on what is best for them at this particular time. So whatever they're trying to manifest, which is this stable beginning, this stable relationship, a fulfillment of a soul contract, because of the conflict in their emotions with regard to you, it's not manifesting. It's not quite manifesting here. And so, and it's literally is because they have mixed feelings, mixed emotions about you. So I do feel that there was somebody who came into the situation. I do feel like you were the person who brought that other person in. And I do feel like you are no longer wanting to be with that other person. You want to work things out with this person in your energy. But I have to say that whoever was brought in as a third party in this situation is still present in the background in some manner, whether they're watching everything that's taken place, because your person feels that you've been a player. Whoever that person is watching everything taking place here, and they're still having an effect on this connection. So your person is not going to be able to, between the conflict and this other person being somehow present, they feel that this is not manifesting properly. But I feel like you're kind of looking at this and saying, well, wait a second, you know, I do want to work things out with my person. So bottom of the deck is the Lovers in the reverse. This is underlying energy. And it does show me that, you know, that there's a difficulty, let's say a wobble in your energy. You're not in the highest vibration right now, is what this is telling me, Gemini. And it's also telling me that you would like to work out the problems in a relationship that has ended, but it ended due to deceit. So in order to work those problems out, there has to be complete honesty. I don't see that right now in the connection. And that has to come to the table before the person in your energy is going to feel that the two of you have an equal give and take here. So I'm going to pull an oracle card for you, and we'll see what comes. Whoever this third party is, I don't feel like you're with them, but I feel like they're lurking in the background in some manner. And it's still a point of contention between you and this person. Pulling for Gemini. All right, so we have emotions. Yeah, so this is all about alchemy, processing, and sensitivity. It says honoring the flow of all the emotions. And we see tears here. We see the tears welling up in this person's eyes. It is number 38, and that comes to 11. 11 is a sacred number. It's a God number. So let's so this is definitely guidance for you. Let me read this. Give me just a second, guys. All right, so your affirmation is, my emotions are honored, processed, and healing. Emotion, energy in motion. Emotions must be allowed to express, flow, and transmute, not be neglected, overflowing, or left stagnant. Navigating emotions can be tricky, but above all else, they must be honored, they must be processed, and they must be respected. This doesn't mean that we give in to the whims of every emotion we feel. We still have a responsibility to use our better judgment when deciphering them. For instance, emotion feels while the intuition knows. Get curious about them. Where is it coming from? Why am I feeling this? And how can I better move through it? If you are sensitive, you must protect yourself from getting lost in the chaos of emotions. It can be too much. Sometimes they can send us spiraling into deep despair or joyful naiveness. We must find the balance of body, mind, and soul. We must learn emotional intelligence. This is why writing can be beneficial in making sense of our emotions. Words are spells. Writing can help us organize both our thoughts and our emotions, soothe ourselves back into balance, understand and release them, along with tears, and help us figure out how we can best move through them and decide the right action to take. Pulling the emotion card tells us that there is a flow that needs to happen. Something internal is affecting our external world and is calling to be processed so that we can live our fullest and most enriched life. So what action can you take to transmute it? Yeah, that's definitely, so I see that. I see the blockage here. You know, you're not on the same page with this person, and it's because this does need to be processed. Whatever happened here between you and this person has to be processed, because otherwise this person is not going to be able to allow you back into their energy. All right, I hope this has been helpful. If you have resonated with this reading, Gemini, hit that like button. Be sure to subscribe. And until I see you in your next reading, namaste.